I'm going to go over some of the, what I would consider, let's not mess these up tomorrow. Let's make sure we get them right. Okay? Number 1. Where is point I at? 0, 15. As a reminder, coordinates have parentheses. If you don't put parentheses around your coordinate, I'm counting a point off tomorrow. Okay? What about F? So if this is 0, 15, where is F at? How do you know it's 4, 0?
Because you take 16 minus 12, the difference is 4.
Right here. Do y'all agree this top is 12 units? Shh. So the bottom has to be 12 units as well. Do we agree with that? If we know we're at 16 minus 12, we end up at 4. Okay. I'm going to go down to number 3. The second number 3. Okay? It says a rectangle, JVHS is a rectangle. What do we know about rectangles? They have 90 degrees. Do y'all agree with that?
Yes.
Okay? JH is 2 square roots of 10. I'm not going to draw that yet, but look up. I know, the bottom number 3. The bottom number 3. And JVS, so J to V to S, is 20 degrees. Now, I told you JH was 2 square roots of 10, but I didn't draw it. What do we know about JH?
That's a diagonal.
It's a diagonal. It's a rectangle, so it's also the same as VS. VS and JH are both 10 square root of 2. Because in a rectangle, diagonals are congruent. So if I know my diagonal, I know this is 20. How can I find the perimeter? Good question. I have an opposite and I have a hypotenuse. So can I say the sine of 20 degrees is opposite over hypotenuse? How do we get x by itself when x is on top? When x is on top, we multiply. And then you are going to want to put that in Desmos. You do get Desmos on the entire test tomorrow. Please make sure that you are in degree mode when you walk into class so that you are not doing the whole thing wrong. So 2 square roots of 10, sine of 20 is what? 2.163. So x is 2.163. And do you also agree that is VH as well? Okay. How do I find the top? I'm just going to label this y, and I'm going to make that cosine, because now it's adjacent over hypotenuse. So the cosine of 20 is the adjacent over hypotenuse. Sorry. Y is on top. What do I do? Same thing. Multiply. So y is 2 root 10 cosine of 20 degrees. What is 2 root 10 cosine of 20 degrees? 5.94. Wow. 2 root 10, thank y'all. Cosine of 20 is 5.943. So I get 5.943. And do y'all agree that's the top and the bottom? And then what am I going to do? Add them all. In Desmos, me personally, I'm going to label this A equals, and I'm going to label this B equals, so that I can just say A plus B plus A plus B, or 2A plus 2B, gives me what? 16.213. So my answer is 16.213 inches. It actually says round to the nearest inch. So this is just 16 inches. Oh, yeah, it says round to the nearest inch. I don't think we'll have you do that on the test tomorrow. Yes, I'm posting this, and the key is already posted in Schoology for you to look at. And it has all the work. It doesn't just have the answers. Okay, number 4 is the exact same. So tonight when you go home, I want you to do number 4 to practice this again. All right? What shape has a diagonals that are perpendicular bisectors? A square and a rhombus.
What about a kite?
A kite, you have to be careful because it doesn't bisect both.
Oh, I thought it said quadrilateral.
It does say quadrilateral, but a kite isn't a perpendicular bisector necessarily on both of them because it only bisects the short diagonal, not the long. Which one has diagonals congruent to each other? A square and a rectangle. Which one has all 4 sides congruent? A square and a rhombus. We forgot one. Something else has diagonals congruent to each other. Which kind of trapezoid? An isosceles. Oh, sorry. An isosceles trapezoid also has diagonals congruent to each other. So be careful. Don't forget about that. Yeah. Like tomorrow, it'll be like which of the following doesn't have, or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Next, I want you to flip over. You can do the other ones on your own and look in Schoology at the answers. I want you to flip over to number 10. Number 10, it says, find the perimeter of square frog. Well, what do I know? I know it has 90-degree angles.
Both diagonals are 13.
And all the diagonals are 13, 13, 13, and 13. Do y'all agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Jason just said something super important. What did you just say, Jason? There are 45-degree angles. Do you agree I have a small 45, 45, 90 triangle right here? Do y'all agree with that? And if I have 13 and 13, what is OG? 13 root G. So this is where I said last period, somebody said, can I just do Pythagorean theorem if I don't remember that? Yes, but that's going to take longer. Are you going to have enough time? Depending on how long. So, is 13 square root of 2 my answer? Why not? What does the question ask for? So make sure before you write your answers down, you're answering my question. How do you find the perimeter of a square? What is 13 square root of 2 times 4? 52. And you leave it square root of 2. Is that question doable? Would you have remembered that if I hadn't reviewed it today? Some of you yes, some of you no. That's why I'm going over these. It's not that they're super difficult. It's that if you don't look at them, it's been a while, you might forget them. Okay? I'm going to let you do all the other ones on your own. We're going to do 13 together. 13 is a rectangle ABCD. So I'm going to draw this because it didn't give me a picture. Nope, C has to go there. It has to go in order. Make sure you go in order. ABCD has a short side of 14 and a diagonal of 26. And it is a rectangle. How do I find the perimeter?
The long side minus the short side.
Nope, can't do that.
That's what I said.
The long side, what do you got to do to him?
Long side.
Squared minus the short side. You're going to do Pythagorean theorem. Now be careful. Y'all are pretty good at this if you put them in the right spot. For some reason, y'all always think we're looking for C. Are we looking for C here? No. Make sure you put the hypotenuse. Sometimes y'all just tend to put that as A. That is C. So 26 squared equals 14 squared plus B squared Got 676. 196. What does that give me? 480 equals b squared. Now, I know you would love for this answer to be able to be a decimal, but it's not. So, what 480 divide by? It is the square root of 16 times the square root of 30. What is the square root of 16? 4 root 30 is my b. And do you agree that's also the bottom? So, what am I looking for here? Is that my answer? Perimeter. How do I find the perimeter if I add 14 plus 4 root 30 plus 14 plus 4 root 30?
Add the comma.
Like terms. What is 14 plus 14? 28. What is 4 root 30 plus 4 root 30? 8 root 30. Do I have units? No units. Can I add those together?
No.
That is your answer. If you have a radical, add the whole numbers, add the radicals. And you're done. Leave it like that. I know it's ugly, but just leave it. On the off chance that you're like, don't know how to do it, don't want to do it, let me just do a decimal. You'll get points off, but at least you'll get some credit. So if you have no idea what to do, put it in a decimal, then go off. Okay? But you will get points off if you don't give exact answers. Alright, turn your paper over, please. If a quadrilateral has diagonals that are perpendicular, then it is a kite. True or false? False. What else could it be? It could be a square or rhombus. Perpendicular diagonals, 90-degree diagonals, is a square, rhombus, or kite. If a quadrilateral has exactly one pair of opposite sides parallel, then it's a trapezoid. True. Could be isosceles, right, or a regular trapezoid. It's still a trapezoid. If a quadrilateral has congruent diagonals, then it is a rectangle. What could it be? It could be a square. So a square is a rectangle, so that's not a good argument, but what else could it be? It could be a isosceles trapezoid. Huh? A rhombus does not have congruent diagonals. They're different. Okay? I feel like y'all are okay with 15. The only thing is be careful. Hey, this is 22. This is 15. What's happening as it's going up? It's getting smaller. Does that make sense since this is bigger and that's smaller? It doesn't make sense, but it is getting smaller. So just know pictures are not drawn to scale. Just because one side is longer than the other does not mean. Yeah. Okay? Alright. We're not going to do that together. Ooh, 17. Okay. 17, there's actually not enough information. I don't know what happened. When we printed this, it did not print everything. So everybody look up. Men, look up. Bella or Malachi, can y'all wake him up? Men, Xavier, look up. Number 17, for some reason, this forgot to print on there. Can everybody add 19 centimeters on PA? You cannot answer this question without that. All right, the question says, if TARP is a trapezoid and angle A is 120 degrees, find the height and the perimeter. How do I do this? Why would I subtract 19 from 27?
The little part.
What little part?
The triangle part.
Where's their triangle?
Make a line from the point.
When in doubt, draw a triangle. Y'all are right. I'm just teasing y'all. So I'm going to do 27 minus 19 because this is also 19 up here. So this part right here is 8. What else do I know?
30, 60, 90.
Why is it 30, 60, 90?
Because we have a 60-degree angle that we subtracted from the 120.
Nope, not 60-degree angle. This is 90. The whole thing is 120. What's 120 minus 90?
No, not that one, the other one.
Oh. This is a 30-degree angle. Y'all, you're going to have a couple 30, 60, 90 triangles tomorrow. Let's review. We do our short leg, our long leg, and our hypotenuse. What is 8 though?
That's the short.
How do I know it's the short leg?
Because
Across from the 30 degrees. Remember, across from the 30, across from the 60, and across from the 90. How do I find the long leg?
Times by root 3.
8 root 3. You always just multiply that number by root 3. What is that?
That is TP.
He's right. What is the long leg right here? Do y'all agree it's this? What is that?
The height.
That's my height. Which is also TP. Do y'all agree with that? And it's centimeters. And what's my hypotenuse? How do I find the hypotenuse here?
Divide by 2.
Not divide. Multiply. So that's going to give me 16. My hypotenuse is 16. How do I find the perimeter?
Add up 16, 30, 27, 19, and then plus.
I'm going to add them all together. So I'm going to add 8 root 3 plus 27 plus 16 plus 19. Am I actually going to add 8 root 3 to these?
No.
So 8 root 3, what is, can somebody tell me, 27 plus 16 plus 19? Louder? Thank you. Xavier. And don't forget centimeters. Xavier, you're going to the office. Oh, I don't know. It says at once, but then it says be lunch. You can go right now. After lunch? Okay. Don't forget centimeters. Are y'all a little bit more comfortable with writing it like this than you were when you started class today? No. Add your whole numbers and just add on whatever those are. Okay? All right. Number 19. How much time do we have? We have 10 minutes. Cool. Number 19. Number 19, kite is, KT is the vertex diagonal. That just means it's the long diagonal. It splits it in half. Yep. If KES is 40 and KTE is 25, what else do I know? Y'all cannot see what I'm doing. What else do I know? All right, above it is 25 because it's bisected. What else do I know?
There's a 90-degree angle.
90-degree angles on the diagonals.
And we can find the other
One
one.
more thing I know just by looking at this real quick. The 40 is also up there. Because it's, remember, this long diagonal cuts the kite in half. So what's happening on the bottom is happening on the top. So if I know this is 40 and this is 90, can I find these angles right here?
Yeah.
What are they? 50 and 50. And if I know this is 25 and 90, can I find this angle right here? What is it? 65 and 65. But without even looking at what it asked, did I just figure out this whole thing? Yeah. So answer the questions. What is S to I to T? What is TKE? What questions do I have?
Why did you put 65?
Because this is 25 right here.
Yes.
This is 90.
Yes.
90 plus 25 minus 180.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is KET? 40 plus 65 is... Questions? Turn your paper over. Alright, I want to let y'all know, 21A and B, we were supposed to do a different picture right here, and we just forgot. So you're just going to cancel out 21B. It's the same thing, and it was an accident. Alright, I'm going to do 23A with you. 23A. SR is 27. Everybody put a 27 right there. What else do I know?
PR 27.
Cool.
And PR 27.
Why is PR 27?
It has the tick mark.
Y'all, it has tick marks. They're very small, but this is an equilateral triangle. So all three of them are 27.
So wait, what I did, like I did this, isn't that wrong?
You don't need to do that. It's not wrong. You just don't need it. Yeah. What else do I know about this right triangle over here?
45, 45, 90.
How do you know it's 45, 45, 90? It's an isosceles right triangle, so it is 45, 45, 90. How would I get from the hypotenuse to the leg? Divide 27 by root 2. 27 divided by root 2. Is that acceptable?
No.
27 root 2 over 2. And that's it. Nope, that's it. It doesn't ask for, if it asks for perimeter, you can do that, but let's not do that. It's not asking for that. That's just my answer. For PQ, yep, because these are the same, because it's isosceles. All right, I think I answered everything. Oh, number 20. Hold on real quick. Let me do number 20 with you. Did I do 19? Yeah. All right, number 20. I'm sorry, I forgot number 20. If the perimeter of kite is 56 and IE is 24. If IE is 24, what do I know? 12 and 12. Look up. How do I find IT? I know that's 13, so this is 13. So 56 minus 26 is 30. That's how much perimeter is left. But what do I got to do? So I get 15 and 15. How do I find KT? Let's find KS. Do y'all agree there is a right triangle right here?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what goes with 12 and 13?
5.
It's 8, 15, 17. It is 5, 12, 13. Now, what if you did not remember that?
Pythagorean.
You would do Pythagorean theorem. And you would get 25 equals x squared. So what is x? 5. KS is 5. I just did that really fast. How would I find ST?
15 squared minus 12 squared equals 81.
So I would do 15 squared equals 12 squared plus ST squared. It is a multiple of 3, 4, 5. You are right. And that would give me 81 equals ST squared. What is the square root of 81? 9. So if this side is 5 and this side is 9, what is the whole thing? 14 is my answer. I think that is all. I hope you feel more prepared than when you walked in. To me, what I just showed you were the harder questions.
Those would be the hardest?
To me, yes. The easy one, now that's if you know your properties. The easy ones are going to be like, do you know if something's a parallelogram? Do you know? Can you draw? Remember on your assessment where that pink paper where you had to identify what type of quadrilateral it is? You're going to have questions like that tomorrow. Those are what I would consider the easier questions.
Those are what I'm getting wrong.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm getting wrong.
I cannot do.
I can do the math, but I cannot do the
That's what you call logical, right?
I would call that logical, yes.
I am not logically intelligent.
All right, oops, sorry for exposing that. Okay, again, your key is in Schoology, and I have it all worked out, so you can go in Schoology and look at that.